So how long have you guys been working together?
So I started 14 months ago.
And how many pounds you've lost?
I lost at least 35 pounds.
35?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah, I was almost 140 pounds, but I had no muscles. Most of them are fats.
Okay.
Now I'm around 103 pounds, but as you can see, I have much more lean muscles than fats.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
One of the important things too is not only do I tell my clients and Mandy is, look, you're gonna lose the weight, but you're gonna feel better. You're gonna have more energy throughout the day, you're gonna sleep better at night, and that's one of the most important things too. And you know, Mandy and I have been working together for a while, but the way she's gotten these results is not just with me. I mean, Mandy works incredibly hard outside of our sessions as well. It's not just a 2 hours per week and then, okay, Andrew, see you later, I'll see you next week. Let me go eat this hamburger or cheeseburger right now with these french fries. I mean, Mandy has an unbelievable diet. We meet once a month to talk about nutrition as well, to make sure that she's focused on nutrition, and it really is the total package where, say, 6 months from now, Mandy doesn't work with me anymore, she has the tools, the toolkit necessary to be successful in health and in fitness. And that's what means the most to me. And I've seen that through Mandy because she works so hard, and the consistent work ethic is what's so important.
Right.
Thank you, Andrew. And I think the credit goes to Andrew too. So many people have asked me about how to choose the personal trainer.
Right.
And I just feel like I'm so incredibly lucky to have Andrew. We don't start with this hard at the beginning because it's going to burn me out right away, and now just gave up forever. But when we started, Andrew was actually customized the exercise just for me at that stage, and it kept me feel motivated and rewarded after each of the sessions. So I keep practicing, I keep going to our sessions and try my best. So what we have right now really is a result of a long time commitment and throughout the total 15 months. And I think this has become part of my lifestyle, and I'm not going to end it very soon. Both my exercising and my diet. And I want to keep this as part of my lifestyle for the longest time that I could. So therefore, I know that I won't get back to my weight before, and I know that I will keep being energized and fit for a really long time.
Nice.
Yeah, for those that are watching this video, Mandy was not doing these types of exercises when we first started. I mean, the level of difficulty in a lot of these exercises, if you want to replicate these at home, it's very challenging, and this is a year's worth of progress for Mandy. So when we started off in the beginning, we made very small changes over time to not only what we were doing in our training sessions, but to our lifestyle outside of the session. So small changes over time, you can adapt to those changes, and it's not as overwhelming, and there is no burnout because Mandy saw small progress with these changes, and that's what makes the difference. So if you were to see her workout, maybe you grab one exercise, maybe 2 exercises, slowly start to integrate those into your workout session, and that over time is what's going to lead to the results.
Yes.
So proud of you, Mandy.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
How many hours you work out every week?
I have two trainings with Andrew, 1 hour each time. I also try to run for 2 times and at least half an hour each time. So in total I practice 3 hours a week. That's not actually very much, but it's important to keep it going and just make it into a habit. I think to carve out the time, make it part of the daily routine is difficult, but it's rewarding.
One thing that I do recommend for runners, especially runners that may be doing a race for the first time or are new to running, is don't start off too fast.
Right.
At the end of the day, you want to make sure that you have energy at the end of the race to be able to finish strong. And each mile, you should be almost improving on your time and not getting worse. You should be spending most of the race passing people, not getting passed.
Right.
So just start off slow, and at the end of the day, enjoy the experience. So it's not your first race, you need to do many more.
Have fun.
My parents have ran the Boston Marathon I can't even count how many times they've run it every year for the past 15 years. And we live in Boston. It's one thing that I feel like I have to do it.
Yeah.
For my parents, for my family, for Boston. So yeah, it's definitely something running is tough for me. Running is tough for a lot of people. I get more excited about lifting weights, but it's an absolutely necessary component to being able to live a healthy lifestyle. So I know at some point in my life, over the next couple of years, maybe Mandy and I will run it together. We'll run the Boston Marathon.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So one more question. So when you do running, is it good for fat reduction, or is it gonna lose your muscle if you just run?
It has to be a balance of both. So if you do too much running, then yes, there's a chance that you're going to lose some of that muscle development that you're getting in your strength training sessions. So for endurance athletes that are running very, very long distances, it's very tough for them to put on a substantial amount of muscle because they're running and burning so many calories. So you want to, at the end of the day, find a happy medium. That's what it's all about. Find a happy medium between cardio and strength training, so you can live, a more balanced lifestyle. So you want to make sure that you're not, and it really depends when you're running, the heart rate and the level of intensity that you're running at. If you're running at a very high level of intensity, that's going to be over a shorter duration. There's less of a chance that you're going to eat away at some of the muscle development. Whereas if you're running at a lower level of intensity, a lower heart rate, but for a very, very long period of time, that's where you would run into the chance of cannibalizing some of the muscle that you've worked on in strength training.
Nice.
Especially for your abs, and I don't think running will actually train for abs, right? It's just reduce the body fat.
No, it will a little bit. As you run, I mean, you're lifting up the legs and twisting the body, so you are going to be working the obliques and the lower abs a little bit. But abs, at the end of the day, you can work as hard as you want strength training to develop the muscle, but if you can't get rid of that outer layer of fat, you'll never reveal the abs that you've always wanted. So abs are truly made in the kitchen, and you have to have the diet. It's not just, that's why I try to talk with a lot of my clients and Mandy about nutrition as well. Fortunately, Mandy has always been pretty healthy, at least since I've started to work with you. So that's one thing that really, really helped with her results.
Right.
But that is so important for developing the abs, more so than cardio, more so than strength training.
So I guess we can sum up as 3 points. That is, in order to have 马甲线, so it's the cardio we need to do, the weight training we need to do, and also as important the diet we need to keep.
Right.
But I will say for females in general, a lot of them are apprehensive about strength training because they think they're going to get too big or it's not going to look natural, and that's like a myth. You absolutely need to involve some sort of strength training in your workouts, and not just rely on cardio. I promise, if you train the right way, you're never going to get that bulky look. You're going to look natural and you're going to look like an athlete, and I think that's what that's what a lot of people want to look like, the nice legs, toned arms, just like Mandy, right?
Yeah.
Nice and strong. So yeah, strength training is very important. Always going to be a balance of both. I think you saw today in Mandy's session, the circuits that we were doing in the group fitness room, some of them were strength training, but she's completely out of breath while she's building strength. So that type of balance is what you need in order to get the results that you want. You can't mindlessly go through and just lift weights up and down and call it a day. Like, you have to challenge yourself. You have to get your heart rate up to a certain level while you're strength training, and that's the key to success.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Thank you so much.
No
Thank
problem.
you, guys.
Thank you, having us. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Bye.
Bye.
And I always say something in Chinese to the audience here to keep them motivated.
Say something in Chinese. What should I say?
Can we say 爱老友? 加油, that would be like keep fighting.
加油.
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 Keep fighting.
Like 加油, keep fighting.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
加油.
Keep fighting.
Keep fighting.